Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Bradley Beal is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Tatum in at the 4 spot. Embiid with the screen on James. Nobody near Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got the first points up on the board here for the East All-Stars. Here's LeBron. Here he goes. Out to Doncic. Passes it to Curry. Off target from outside. Leonard against James. Embiid wide open. That three off the mark. And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a three-point game. And here's LeBron outside. Connects from three-point range.
LeBron James can beat you from anywhere on the floor, inside mid-range or from deep.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Curry against Irving. From outside the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LeBron against Leonard. Here's LeBron. Giannis inside. Again, the West All-Stars.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up, you just appreciate what you're seeing, and perhaps the best shooter of all time.
Now here's Irving. Embiid from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David. Moving it up. Here's Beal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The throw good, Beal. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Pass to Leonard from deep. That shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. In the corner, it's James. Great D that time from Tatum.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, excellent shot block.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's... Oh!
Man. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Now Irving. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Curry. Shoots the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard with the steal. Fast break, here we go. With a step back. West All-Stars with the rebound. And so onto Antetokounmpo looking over it. Off target at the rim. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by one. Irving with it. Now defended by Jokic. Beal with a screen for Irving. The feed to Embiid. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now, here's Lillard. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And he sinks the second. Here is Harden. Now the pass to Randle. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. George against Levine. Shot clock at 6. Going inside.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now here's Lillard. Brown outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Harden against Brown. And the basket by Harden.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Williamson. From deep, George nailed from three-point land.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here is Harden. Randle outside. Passes it to Mitchell. Williamson a screen on Lillard. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here is Lillard. From deep, the long-distance three is buried.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Randle a screen on Lillard. Mitchell with it, picked up by Brown. It's Harden with the drive. It's good. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
2 points. That one goes.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now, here is Harden. The 3 ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Vucevic checked in for the East. Devin Booker comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Lillard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Brown drives in. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Vucevic. Brown against Harden. Shoots over Brown, and that one comes up a bit short. And so here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. Lillard fires away from way outside, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Lillard's gone 1 of 4 so far. Harden against Brown. 3-pointer. Marries the long-range jumper. Harden's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Lillard way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo, then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Simmons in at the 3, the small forward. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here's Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Irving with it, now guarded by Giannis, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interest. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Irving. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. That puts them in the lead. Irving's got 5 points so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the East All-Stars?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Irving with a clean look. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Paul with the three. Good on the triple.
You know, the more of these threes Paul hits, the more dangerous he becomes as a passer, and he hits his fair share of those threes.
Booker outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. On its way from Irving for two. Again, Irving missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Leonard. Over Doncic. Tipped away. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. From deep three-point range, Vucevic with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Irving finds Vucevic. Off target with his three. Leonard against Doncic. It doesn't go for him. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The West making some changes. James checked in for Simmons, and it's Stephen Curry in for Chris Paul. And then for the East, Randle comes in for Vucevic, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Booker. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by three. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Giannis has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Irving drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Outside for Curry. Leonard against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars. Irving with it. He has 6. The pass to Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Drills the three-pointer.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Embiid with a screen on Curry. Irving passes to Randle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. So for the West, Sabonis comes in for Jokic. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Doncic. Bradley Beal's checked in for the East. LeBron against Leonard. James. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Mitchell dishes to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Curry outside. And it's the East with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Gobert, he's checked in for the West. And a switch here also for the East. James Harden, he's checked in for Leonard.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 5. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That 3-ball of Curry down. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's LeBron. Count it, good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by James. But he stays with it. Harden finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 11. Sabonis high post. Curry on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And some changes here for the East. Zion Williamson comes in for Julius Randle. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Mitchell. Beal against LeBron. There's the triple. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Beal.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Gobert with the ball for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Paul George, he's checked in for the West. Damian Lillard comes in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
They get the rebound. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 13 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Lillard. 55 seconds left here in the second. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
And Beal kicks to Williamson. Takes it inside. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Booker, he's checked in for Beal. Stolen by Harden. Levine inside the three-point line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Levine's got crazy bounce and elevation on his shot. It really helps him. He knocked that one down in rhythm.
George. And George with the stuff.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Now Lillard. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the West All-Stars up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
It's been a strong performance for them on the glass. They're hustling. More often than not, the first guy to get to the boards has been one of theirs. Now that's impressive, and that can make a big difference in a game like this.
And over to Shaq, what'd you think about the East All-Stars?
The way they were getting rained on from 3, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making catchy shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. You can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact. What was rhyming already?
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, they've got Bradley Beal. Tatum out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
On defense, the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving passes to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Leonard's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the East All-Stars. Leonard against LeBron. From down low. Here's Giannis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game. Leonard against James. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. LeBron against Leonard. 9 feet out. And the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Embiid sets the pick for Irving. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 on the night. James against Irving. Into the third we go, 2 minutes in now. With the drive, they now take the lead. 8 points for him.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
With the step back, Curry from deep three-point land. Offline with his 3.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Embiid from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He takes it in, and Embiid with the block. Back to Leonard. Feeds to Irving, top of the key. And it's off the back rim, no good. A tight game here in Atlanta. Here's the 3. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 13 to the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Simmons checked in for James, and it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. And then for the East All-Stars, Vucevic checked in for Joel Embiid. Julius Randle comes in for Jason Tatum. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now, here's Doncic. Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got 5 now.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Irving dishes to Mitchell. Vucevic a screen on Doncic. Here's Mitchell.
Mercy, mercy me.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Doncic finds Simmons. East grabs the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Here's Irving after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Leonard. He's got 13, and they pick up 2. Vucevic has got his first basket of the night.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's Randle with the drive. The West All-Stars pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From deep onto the Kumbo. He doesn't hit that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Passes to Vucevic. Outside Irving. Driving the lane. He gets that one. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving finds Leonard. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Luka Doncic. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Sabonis comes in for Antetokounmpo. George is checked in for Ben Simmons. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for the East. Harden's checked in. Mitchell. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Harden. For 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Now, here's Vucevic after Jaylen Brown's miss. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Leonard. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Chris Paul. Throw good, Paul George. And here's Harden. He's got 14. Kicks to Vucevic. Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. From deep, Harden. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the East. Williamson is checked in for Randall, and it's Booker in for Donovan Mitchell. Lillard against Booker. Lillard attacking. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
A nice shot by Booker.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Lillard. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They're leading by 8. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 1:51 left to play in the third. Williamson against George. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter of the game. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Sabonis.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Lillard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard attacking. The kick out to Brown. A 3. Bean with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And the jam by LaVine.
Boy, it's no secret that LaVine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
Oh, that's That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Harden with it. This one for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now here's Harden. Here's Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. Lotica, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Both teams will make substitutions. The first free throw is good.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
George passes to LeBron. Puts up a 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. East All-Stars lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Irving. Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Paul kicks to James. Giannis sets a screen for LeBron. Into the lane and finished off by LeBron.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Now Leonard, pass to Vucevic from downtown. West All-Stars with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Doncic. The pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by the West. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Passes it to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Leonard. He dishes it to Tatum. They get it back. Embiid. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Beal taking his time here. Leonard finds Beal. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Irving for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. But they'll get another chance. Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. Good D by Embiid.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Irving can't hit. And so here are the West All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo can look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
And here's Irving. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. 6 on the shot clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The East making a switch. Harden's checked in. Now here's Harden. Irving can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fade away, and James gets it to go. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, and in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Now here's LeBron. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Leonard. Driving inside. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Tatum kicks to Harden. Launches it. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Now here's Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Doncic dishes to James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Harden can't hit.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Jokic. And he can't bank that one in. Harden with it. Up top, Leonard. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And James throws it down hard.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Now the East All-Stars with it. 6-point lead. And the East All-Stars call time here. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The West All-Stars on D. The 3 from Harden. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And that one, good. Embiid's got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there.
Are you kidding me?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now here's Leonard. 1:56 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Embiid. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
1:44 left here in the 4th quarter. Harden against Doncic. Another shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Now, here is Harden. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
And the basket by Harden.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
LeBron passes to Jokic. Back to James. Inside. And to Kumbo. And stolen by Tatum. Outside Irving for the three. You can't get that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing those.
.30 seconds left in the game. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Harden outside. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're in front by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So the East All-Stars win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.